things that people said were not true. Element 115 was one of them.
God, I keep losing my train of thought with this thing.
This element 115 was the fuel.
Yeah, it was the fuel.
Bob, I understand that you've told the story many, many times, but that's all you have is a story. All I see when I go looking for aliens is a bunch of unfuckable white dudes with stories about spaceships and
I was going to say one thing. You know, Bob, for the last 30 years, people have just been on the attack on Bob.
What are you talking about?
I mean, this is the last thing he wanted to fucking do was have to talk.
That's not evidence.
Like, you don't need to take my word for it.
The scientists, they're seeing vehicles come through like a space in the sky.
Well, where's the evidence?
I don't know.
Believe it or not, I don't listen to UFO stories and that sort of thing, but
Who cares? Let's just make an assumption that this is true right now.
What do I do with this? What do I do with this? There's something that we don't know. There's something we don't understand. There's something that came from another world. We got it tucked away in the mountains.
I haven't the slightest idea.
I became extremely weary talking to people who are UFO believers and UFO fanatics because there's so many of them that are
That's
full
a
of shit.
data poor perspective. You just don't know
It's
yet.
probably a good idea if you shut up.
George Knapp is, he's the guy that has the contacts and tries to thread everything together.
And did this seem attractive to you, or did it seem weird?
I fell for it.
There's a lot of schizophrenics that are involved in the conspiracy world. There's a lot of people that have real issues.
Well, I really don't want to talk about that.
What is the problem?
In some ways, I can relate to some of these people. I don't want to get myself into more trouble by admitting something. So,
when did you realize? Like, at what point in time did you say, "Hey, I can't do this anymore"?
I asked if I could go down there at the lab.
See if you're crazy.
Yeah, there was a big discovery made. I'm fucking batshit crazy in there.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons
Yeah.
I didn't want to do the show.
I believe you. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to kind of hide in the corner and do my own thing.
That's it, folks. Good night.